Welcome today. Thank you for joining us. Today, another broadcast of email reviews. Today, we have a foci with this, a focus, and that is, or the highlight of the emails that we've reviewed for today. And we're going to be talking about local marketing to business. One of the emails came in right up the alley, so we're going to do that. So let's get right in it today and get into our email grab bag and see what we can find. Okay, so basically we just have 4 emails for you today. This one came in this morning, 9:25. It says, "Hey, do you want to get unlimited buyer traffic to any website or affiliate link in as little as 60 seconds? Then you need these traffic tools. Presenting affiliate traffic bots." Okay, a traffic bot, it seems to indicate a robot or something automatic, basically. Anytime you see bot, something is supposedly automated. So that's basically what's happening. Automation is good, and automation can be bad. Can be very bad. You ever seen the old Frankenstein movie? It says it's bad. It has the potential of being bad, so you have to be careful about that. As always, so be careful whenever you do automation. Always realize that automated things can go bad. They can go stale, and then you can also lose some of your accounts if this automation involves any third-party websites or platforms. You need to be aware of that. When you do buy something that's automated, that has to use something, one or more of your accounts, you have to understand that you are violating, most often you are violating the terms of service of those platforms, and they will find you and disable your account. You'll lose everything. If it's Facebook, you'll lose all your contacts and friends that you've had. If you were building up business pages and things like that, you will lose all of it. So, that being said, I would be very careful, if I were you, to use your own accounts for automation. Now, what would be a better option for you and still use automation is to use separate accounts. What you do is that you establish separate accounts, new accounts. Think of it like this: an automated process that you incorporate into your business practice or your business strategy. You have to consider it like you have another employee. That's the way you have to look at it. This is a new employee. It's someone else doing something for my business. It's the way you have to look at it, and I'll show you why. That way, what this new employee needs in order to help your business to be promoted socially, social media, and other things, is that that employee would have to establish an account, their own account. See? And that way they can promote everything about your business on their own account without it impacting negatively on the business's account, and in most cases, it's your account, right? So you have to be careful. And everyone that's promoting has to do it on a separate account. And you have to develop a marketing plan that had, instead of people marketing through your account for your account, what you need to do is have other people or bots, other programs and plugins and whatnot, publish and promote through their own accounts and push traffic then to yours. Okay, so that's the way to do it. Always keep your account clean. Always keep your account pure. Only you access your account, but have others and other automation push traffic to your account. Okay, so that's the way to do that. So also another way is to have those things create other side pages, for example, or landing pages or website where it talks about your main business, and then gives that traffic, then transfers that traffic over. For more information, click here, whatever. What you want to do also, some strategy out there that can be of great help to some businesses, is that you create other sites, not because everybody's thinking about their own site, and it's fine. You want traffic to come to your site. You want visitors to come to your site. You want them to find out about your site. But it's not necessarily that they have to go to your site to learn about your site. And it also adds credibility if people go to someplace else, this other place, this other website, and it's talking about your main website. And you can find this information here. It's a great service. This is like this. People are saying this about it. And you can learn about this product or this service by using this link. Go there now. And then it keeps talking about different things. So it lends more credibility to other people because it has that appearance, doesn't it? That other people are talking about your website. So it's not just you and your website, but there's other websites talking about your website, your business, and your services. So in certain cases, and there's a great many scenarios where this is a very valuable strategy. You can really gain a lot by having these separate accounts made up, and also these separate websites made up that push traffic to your main business. And so that is something to really think about. But getting back to that, and I have more specific strategies I really use for my own clients. But it goes along those lines. So again, it takes, you got to think. You need to think and to have strategy. But in any case, getting back to this automation, each of your automated tools really you should look at or optimize, because some tools can have various accounts, right? So if this tool can work through 10 accounts, then let it do it. People, you got to understand that you got to have let the software do what it's made to do, but let it do it elsewhere, and have that traffic come and benefit your business. So if this traffic bot can have landing pages with it, to itself, it creates them, or it uses some account that it can create by itself, or that you create for it, whichever way. But as long as it's not your account, then that's really something for you to do. You also want to, another caveat is, try to get software that uses another IP, that changes the IP, because again, these platforms they're getting smart. Okay, so they will see that all of these 10 accounts are being accessed through this one IP, which doesn't actually mean too much. Shouldn't, because if you're at a library, millions of people can, can access their Facebook, for example, from a library. So it's going to have the same IP. So, so it's like, but if they get smart, they'll be able to know that's not an IP. That that's not a library, I meant to say. That is a private home, because they can find that out, they can see. And also from the previous history, when the account was set up and things like that. So they will question, and then they see the type of behavior. Most of the platforms that check for software automated tools, what they use is an AI. They're using AI, artificial intelligence. And at this point, what the AI is set to do is set to check, compare behavior. It's very simple. They look at other people, how they use. For example, let's use the example of Facebook, just for argument's sake. And then they compare that behavior of people, usually on the platform, with the behavior of this account. This account seems to be acting automatically. It doesn't act like the other accounts. So right there, your your account will be flagged by, let's say, Facebook, for example, and they will see, this is possibly software here. So then they will put a hold on your account, or they'll put a certain features will be frozen. Some of you who've been on Facebook, who've done certain automation with it, you know what I'm talking about. And then you guys can end up in what's called Facebook jail, right? And that comes right before you're just about going to lose your account sooner or later. So you have to watch that. You really do. So that's why I say not to use your personal account for any of this type of thing. If you're looking to have some other accounts made, you can go to Fiverr. There's some people out there who will create, 10, 20, 30 accounts for you. And you can then go and feed those accounts into your automated robots and whatnot software, to then start promoting and developing business for your business again. But has to be done within a greater strategic plan. You need to have a plan, a marketing plan, so that you can manage all of this, so that it makes sense. Also, even though these things are automated, you see how it's already adding time. Don't think that automation in your business means less time. It should mean that, but it really doesn't, because now you have other issues that you have to attend to. Automation brings in other problems that you have to pay attention to, unless you're willing to lose your account and just start from scratch within the coming 12 months. Don't be an idiot. So even if you have automation, you have to use it carefully, sparingly, or efficiently. And then obviously you have to do a lot of other things now that you didn't have to do before, in order to safeguard your own interest. So again, use automation carefully. Don't use automation if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know what your marketing plan is, what your strategy is, don't use automation because, it'll be faster and I'll grow bigger and faster. Don't do that, because you'll trip over that bigger and faster. There is a limit to how big you can get, and the pun is intended. You go trip over it. Okay, so don't think bigger is better necessarily. Yeah, all right. So you can have some size, but you have to be careful that it doesn't become obstructive. Okay. So this is the thing you have to worry about here. Let's go back into that email. And as usual, I have to do the OBS little trick that we do to get the camera to pop in there, as you can see. All right, so then you need this traffic bot. It says the world's first cloud-based software suite, like if it matters to you. This is also another issue that I see these guys who are marketers say things that have nothing to bear. It really is not. We don't give a rat's butt if this the first cloud-based software. I mean, you're the developer. I'm sure you're happy. Oh, I made a new thing. Now it's in the cloud. So like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Have a piece of cake and celebrate with you? I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with anything. What does that mean for me? It doesn't, it doesn't mean anything to me. That does everything you need to finally get buyer traffic with 100 times SEO and PPC pay-per-click niches preloaded for Google, Bing, YouTube. Okay, so here it has some niches preloaded. Okay, so what it's doing, it needs these things preloaded. These are niches that it has preloaded, plus 18 other secret traffic opportunities no one knows about, which I highly doubt. Whenever you see 18 other secret opportunities no one knows about, right? You know what I do? I I copy that phrase right there, and I put it into Google search, and have Google find those other secret traffic opportunities for me. That's how I take the claims the claims that these people put in, because they're not telling you what it is. And so I'll take the claim and you feed it into Google, and then you can find out pretty much what those other secret traffic opportunities that no one knows about. Really? Okay. Because I know people who they just find traffic sources or they create them. All right. So come on. Okay, just imagine getting real daily buyers. These are real ones, not the fake daily buyers that you get now. This is a blazing new way to drive unlimited buyer traffic. So it's unlimited buyer traffic. Okay? So there's no need, watch how I'm going to blow up this email. There's no need for anything else except this tool that's in the cloud to get unlimited buyer traffic to that means every single possible website or affiliate program. See that? So you get free traffic from Google for the best buyer keywords. Now, the only way that you can get free buyer traffic from Google for the best keywords is if you're ranking on page 1 on Google, or you are on YouTube with relevant keyword video. Because if you can do a video on the keyword, and there's very few other people with that same keyword in their videos, then when people do the search, that Google does offer you a few videos when you get the search page. They'll have those. Even iNodal has the Google YouTube videos, right? So that'll come in, and you'll see your video up there. So it's a way to beat the crowd. If you guys didn't know that, that's one way to beat the Google crowd, is by doing it through YouTube. So, and the way to do that, let me show you an easier way. I'm going to give you this. My goodness, I'm giving you goodies today. Today, you guys are getting some really good goodies. I'm telling you right now, you guys should share and make me famous. So I'm going to give you some goodies right now. The way to do this yourself is to go to Google and find Go to Google and do certain searches. First, find out what products you have, if they're your products, or if you're doing affiliate marketing, which means that you're selling other people's products. You're part of an agency, or you're a member, an affiliate member of a CPA agency, whatever, uh, click per action, cost per action agency, meaning that you can take products that they are marketing there, and you can make affiliate sales with them. Share a sale, commission junction, to name just two. ClickBank is a well-known one for affiliate marketers. Uh, you're selling other people's products, other people's services. So what you want to do is go to Google and do a search, and you can do this for Bing as well. But go to Google is number one. Do a search and search on anything. If you're into affiliate products, then think about that. Think about some products you already are an affiliate for, or something that you are not. Usually, what happens is that most of you already affiliate partners with very common, saturated products, right? So highly competitive. So chances are that this strategy is not going to help you with that, because you already got 1,000 others doing the same thing. But this is for like those smaller niches that are not too well known, not too well populated. Okay, that people usually don't think about. Uh, let's just put in, just for example, something like I would always use the example of the purple potato. Something I made up, but getting into something that's more real from that point of view. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. Something that most people really haven't thought about, but that there would be certain people looking for. So what you do is that you do a search on Google and you see what happens. If you see no videos pop up, so then you have a potential video and affiliate product that you can start moving and getting that free traffic from Google. See? Because your video will show up there. There's no other video. No video show up because there's none. So then that's some place that you can use to get going. This takes a little time. That would be a good automated product for someone to make, which is to find things that aren't marketed yet, that don't have a YouTube video for, and then that's where you can make some great initial cash before other people start catching up with you. That's where you'll make your money in affiliate marketing. So I would do some searches, see what comes out. Most of the time, people look for the new stuff that's just come out on the market, and so they've made a video on that. There's another strategy. I'm going to give you this as well, and that is to be a part of the JV, like JV Zoo, and there's some other affiliate programs that give you a pre-release, pre-launch notification. You're like, this is coming soon, and the person's looking for partners, and so you have some preview of it. If you can get into something like that and become an early affiliate of a product like that, even begin to position yourself early and apply to become an affiliate, then you can start making videos, and start making a channel just focused on this new product that's coming out, and just give Google what is always needing: content. And you got it. You can also add that, do a blog about that product, just dedicated to that, focusing on your videos, and you have a really nice affiliate marketing machine right there. Okay, so that's really how to get strategize using the Google video, using YouTube videos as a placer I'll call it like that, a placer into the first page of Google, say for a given keyword terms. So that's the smart money right there. That's the way to get in on a early on a new product, new service, and that's it. You if you dedicate yourself and you do a couple of those every week you set it up and you forget about it. Put in that buying link there. You can set up a quick little blog. Very easy to do. There's free blogs that you can use. The Google itself will be the free blog in Google, and set up a few articles based on the videos you did, blah, 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 and like that. And just put up the videos on YouTube, and that's it. And then Google does the rest, because there's very little information that will be on XYZ, and your stuff will show. So that's the way to get in, and that'll last you for some time. Sometime it's an issue that you just can't do one of those and just sit around. No, the key here is to keep producing these resources, and you just do it like a day-to-day job. Just do it as a day. Some things will hit, others will be slow, and then will be slow to boil. And because it really determines on market fluctuations, interest, and how well the company is promoting itself, or how people are talking about XYZ, and then people are searching. So that's really what it depends on. But that you're there early, and Google see you're one of the first ones with this, and you got video, you got content, then you're going to be on the first page. You're going to be there for some time. Okay, so then you can make that. And if it's something that's not really like so popular and this and that, but then you'll be making sales with little competition for quite some time. The same thing you can do with low searches. Look on Google for in the AdWords area, and look for things that are not being searched for too much, but enough. Like you get 1,000 people. Well, if you look for anything that has 1,000 people searching for it, there's one sale there at least. So that's basically what you're looking for. You're looking for anything with a few thousand, and it's low competition. You do the search and you see that if there's a video or not that comes up, or maybe there's only one video with you, you can get your video up there. So you got to look at that. Start paying attention to the number of videos that show up for certain keywords in Google, and then realize that if you search for XYZ and only one video showed up, or two, and usually there's three when you've seen other keywords, so you have a chance to get another video in there, right? If it has only one, then you got two other places that you can compete for. And then obviously if there's no video, then this is up for grabs. Okay, so you can do that. So that's one strategy. Also, one big strategy using the same idea, but not using Google. You can do the same thing with Bing, by the way. Test out what's on Google, what Bing does. Also, then go to, and you can do the same thing with Yahoo. You got the three biggies there. And then the fourth biggie is iNodal. But the good thing with iNodal is this: you can have your own search engine result page, the whole thing. Remember, I told you about that. Look for my video on iNodal, because iNodal you can purchase the whole page. So anyone making the search for that term, your stuff, your videos will show up, your information. iNodal is capital. That's it right there. So you can at least assure yourself that you're on page one, and once well, mine is a research engine, you can get that page for yourself on iNodal, so that you can outdo all the competition on iNodal. Absolutely. And it's surprisingly affordable. It's not that much, but you need to act quickly before someone else grabs it before you. So again, if you're interested in iNodal, you'll have to contact me at this point. until more information is placed on the research engine. But that is an opportunity that you have, and I would do my recommendation to you is to do it both. Do the Google thing, but also do iNodal. Always have iNodal, and because that can only help that it's on another website. You have all these the videos, and although they will be housed in YouTube, so they'll know about it. But the fact that it's already embedded within another utility type of website, there's other resources there also. Google will be cross-referencing also with iNodal because it'll have the PDFs there. You'll have some other documents there, some other material there. So uh, that will really be a very powerful force for you. And if you just keep doing that, then you'll have a income generating affiliate marketing strategy that's impressive. That would be impressive. Okay, so basically, this is all with maintaining safety. See, because I didn't talk about any Facebook automation or anything. This is just completely without automation, but using the platforms the way they're supposed to be used to create no problems at all with your account. So this is by far the safest way to deal with this need of having of doing affiliate sales and with these platforms. Now, so you can get free traffic from Google for the best buyer keywords and in less time than was ever possible before, which is absolutely true, but at what risk? So they got 5 automated softwares. Okay, so they got 5 pieces of software for whatever price that does what all these things do. Now, let's see who my students are here. Who are the bright children here? What is the main problem with this email offer? The main problem here is that this person is telling me they're selling software, but then this software is supposed to get unlimited buyer traffic to any website or affiliate program, free traffic from Google, so that it's supposed to be enough. 18 other secret traffic opportunities, 100, I guess, plus SEO and PPC niches preloaded for Google, Bing, and YouTube. So what's the problem here? Why are you using these emails to sell the software? That's the issue. Here we have software that doesn't do what it says it would do. Let me get back here. There's a little mix up here with the screens here. So why doesn't this software do what this guy's telling me that it can do? Why aren't you using the software to promote the software? I find that problematic. I don't know. Do you guys find that problematic? So the software is supposed to get me unlimited buyer traffic, which would mean sales. I don't see why didn't they say sales? That's another question for me. Why didn't you say unlimited sales? Haven't you tried the software? Why do you call it buyer traffic? Now it could be that they're calling it if it's honest and if this is factual verbiage here, which you have to doubt, you have to question. Buyer traffic, what buyer traffic means, it's supposed to mean that these are people who brought something. These are people who already brought something. Buyer traffic would be equivalent to like after you brought this shaver, right? and it said click here after purchase. So you purchased it, and then you clicked on the button, or after purchase, it say they transferred me to another website. That is buyer traffic. That's literally buyer traffic. That person just bought a shaving machine. So buyer traffic, that buyer traffic would be perfect, like if you're selling shaving cream. Okay, you are selling shaving cream. That is buyer traffic. They just brought a shaver. God bless you, dear. They just brought a shaver, and so, or razor blade, and so quite naturally they're going to need some shaving cream. So if you can get the traffic from that purchase, that is literally buyer traffic. So that's the correct way to use the term buyer traffic. Either recent, immediately after the sale, or they brought within the last 10 years. Okay, but you have to understand that that's what buyer traffic is, and it could be dated. But they bought XYZ, and you're trying to sell something related to X, Y, and Z. So that's buyer traffic. They own a machine, or they own a product that needs, at one time or another, they will need something that you're selling. So that's your buyer traffic. But they avoided saying sales traffic. They just say buyer traffic. So that's also the question. But in either case, regardless of their fidelity to the verbiage, the issue here is its software purports to provide unlimited buyer traffic from Google, Bing, and YouTube. So why are they sending me this email to buy this software? That's the first question that you have to ask yourself and realize for yourself. They're not giving you the answer. The answer is in your faith, because simply their software cannot do what you what they want you to believe that it does. That's it. That's the bottom line. That software cannot do what they're trying to make you think it does. Because if it would do what they're trying to make you, or they're saying here that it does, you wouldn't have seen this email. This email is unnecessary, because they could sell the software through the free traffic from Google, Bing, and YouTube. They should be able to get more people to come and see the offer through this software's actions than they having to resort to an email list. That's what's happening here. Now you can say, well, but this guy is an affiliate for the company. Well, the company shouldn't have affiliates. They have their software. So that goes with that. If you got a software that purports to create so much buying traffic, then you shouldn't need any affiliate. You have it. It's called the bot. It's called your software suite. And the real dismal thing about this is that they're five. So they're five. I don't want to get theological on you, but five? You mean with the five softwares, you still need an email? You still, well, let's go back to the original company. You still need affiliates when you got these five softwares. Like, if this software was any good, they wouldn't need an affiliate. All they need is the software. Matter of fact, that all they need a little room. How many computers can you fit in the room? Figure out. In my office here, I can put in, without monitors, I can put in like what, like 20 or more computers. I mean, if I have them on racks and stuff, I can probably fit in 100 or more computers in this office, and each one running these five software suites, powerful, bringing all the unlimited buyer traffic. I'll be sitting on a multi-million-dollar business here, right? with the software. I don't need affiliates. I have the software. After all, it comes with unlimited buyer traffic. Matter of fact, the company should have been not even selling the software. Why do that? Be an affiliate like all the other people. All the other people are affiliate marketers. You can wipe them all out with this software. See how incredible it is? Because that's what it is. It's incredible. There's a reason that it's incredible. And then you should take it as incredible. Incredible means not fantastic. It actually means that it's not possible. You cannot possibly believe that this is true. So when you see an incredible offer, it's incredible. Be faithful to your opinion. This is incredible. Then keep moving. Erase that email and move on. It's like ridiculous. I mean, I look at stuff like that, and it's obviously it's ridiculous because it is what it is. It's totally ridiculous, the notion that this is pretended here with this stuff. Okay, so there's one email down the garbage. Here's the next one. Let's look at this one uh, that we have here for our perusal today. And this one is, does your website load it? Oh, by the way, I have to mention this because I feel that I should. Is that my reviews have nothing to do with the people who send them to me. So if you see a name up there, it has no reflection on those people. Okay, again, in internet marketing, there's a lot of automation, and we just finished discussing. And these people just set a button, they push a button, they set up an email type of thing, and it just sends out copies of whatever came in and stuff like that. So they're really, we have to give, not associate these people with anything that we're talking about. It has no reflection. It's just the state of the business out there. So I'm just using it to talk about the topic and to give you guys some good business advice on that, but it has no reflection at all on the people who send the emails, on the people who create, the products, or on the products themselves. It's just simply I'm giving you the benefit of my years of experience and ideas that I have myself to help you guys go along. And again, something you may see here may interest you, then just simply find out more about it. If there's a link on here that you see in the email, you can copy it down, freeze the video, and copy down that URL and use it, and that benefits the guys who are trying to make a little commission on these offers they send out. So that's a good thing. I have nothing against it. So go ahead. That's the way I compensate these guys for putting themselves out on the limb as they do when they send me some emails. But hey, maybe they'll make a sale or two, and maybe that's a good thing, right? So I'm trying to help everyone, even the guys sending me the email. So hey, well, maybe because I'm not gonna buy it, and if I buy one thing in a year or every 3 or 4 years, that's a lot. But in any case, if somebody really does need some of this stuff, then that's something for them to do. Okay, so that's the disclaimer there. It says, does your website or your client's website load in under 3 seconds? So the whole point of this is that they have a way. This is probably going to be if a, if not a plugin, it's going to be something that helps the speed of. This is called Mobi First. It goes about building a website complete the opposite way of virtually every other site builder out there. So if it's doing it the opposite way, it's doing it from the SEO way first, and also from a mobile optimization. So basically, these websites are made for mobile and they're optimized then upward to regular desktop. So it favors the mobile, the designs favor mobile, and obviously, then if it has something here, it's going to be creating the website for speed instead of for fat and beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be for speed and not what we usually do, which is we build a website for aesthetics. And that's what they're not doing in this. That's what they mean by the opposite way first. So, and this again, 3 seconds, because Google again is going to put or is putting emphasis on the speed of a website loading. That's where they're putting their emphasis for the first page on Google. So here we go again. What is the problem with this? Is obviously what I've always said. I always say the same thing, right? And that is, why bother with Google? Again, here we are trying to appease Google because Google wants to. Google lays a fart, and we have to respond to it. It's like all the other platforms out there that they seem to want us to be their slaves and do it our way, or we won't pay attention to you. And then no one has the testadura, otherwise known as sax, to give them the finger and do it our own way. So again, you're trying to compete against the whole world for page one, okay? So somebody will always have more money than you, and they'll make their site super, super fast if they're not already there already. What are you going to do? We already have Cloudflare and some others that you put your site and makes a copy of it on the cloud. So that supposedly is supposed to be more faster than anything because it has a cache, and so it just feeds out the cache. It doesn't have to pull from your server when someone goes to the website. So that was the reason behind having your website in the cloud. Now Now they're inching it even further. So now it has to be optimized for mobile because mobile is a small phone, right? So if your website can load in 3 seconds on a mobile phone, then it would be super lightning quick for on a desktop computer, right? So basically, that's what they're trying to do. So and so now Google is going to choose those sites that are able to accomplish this over all the other sites. That's all. So it still is the same type of thing. The same type of thing is, so is Google going to load quick doo doo? That's the question you got to ask. Is Google going to load? It's going to put on page one of Google doo doo sites simply because they're diarrhea? Because they come out spitting fast. They come out real quick, like that's the page one on Google. Diarrhea now. Before they had crap. Now it's diarrhea. This is what's going on here, folks. So, this is what we're trying to compete against. And then you only got 10. How you doing? You only got 10 other websites, to compete against in the whole planet. And soon it'll be with Mars. Got to be careful now. So, I mean, come on. How much more silliness are we going to bear on this planet? How much more money are you going to be throwing out at this type of thing? I would tell you this. It's like the advice I gave you in the other videos. Quality content. I've always said it, and any expert will tell you the same thing. You need quality content. And if you have unique content, that's even better. Forget the 3 seconds. 3 seconds is diarrhea. That ain't gonna help you. You can have your 3 seconds. You can have diarrhea. Google, I don't think will like it. I think Google will not like it. and it would prefer a 10-second site that loads up in 10 seconds but has unique content, relevant content to a search, I think they will still prefer that. I don't matter what they say here. This 3 second thing is ridiculous. Okay? But again, if you're building an online business, you need to have quality. The 3 second thing here, this is just really for people who are not don't have quality content and they're just trying to get on page one at all costs. And so they're the ones that would be interested in this 3 second thing. I'm not telling you guys who have quality websites not to try to optimize your website. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that don't make this a number one priority over quality content, because no matter what you say, Google will always prefer quality content over quick poop, which we call diarrhea. So don't be led astray. This is not another one of those shiny objects that you figure, yeah, Google's going to do this. Google is favoring sites that are, but Google favors always one thing, and that's quality, authority. That's what they're favoring. They don't want quick diarrhea. Who wants quick diarrhea? You have to admit that when you have diarrhea, you're in and out of the bathroom rather quickly, right? It's not like the regular stuff. I don't know about you. Is this uncomfortable for anyone? but, but so we tend to quick. Maybe something about being quick in and out. You know what I'm saying? But the Google, I never would. If they would do that, we're grateful. I know them because we will beat them on quality every time. But I don't think they're going to do that. The 3 second may be a nice thing to have you compete with the other crud out there, but if you got high quality content, I mean, how does it make sense that if I'm an artist, think about this. If I'm an artist and I have my paintings, I have my photography, right? My photographs, my artwork depicted on my site. How much more quality can you get from my original artwork on my website? That's a quality site. You cannot debate with that. Are you telling me that Google now is going to refuse and not put my website in the first page because it doesn't load up in 3 seconds because of all of these gigantic photos I have on there of this wonderful website and my artwork? That is it doesn't listen. It's just more silliness that they're putting on, and that these marketers are utilizing to get you to buy this and buy that, and you need 3 seconds. You need 3 seconds. Wait, deal with the facts of life, ladies and gentlemen, and that is that you need quality content. Quality content doesn't mean English the way you speak it. So they've been saying quality content for the longest time, and we have people still writing these articles. They look like you're a second grader. Okay, quality means quality. Everything is quality. The words, the grammar, high level, and then the design, the artwork, the whatever you have, the pictures, resources, PDFs, video, something that people can sink their teeth in. And no, you don't need to be writing college level. If your audience is in college level, you don't need to write there. But you'll pay attention to what is referred to commonly as SEO, which are the things people look at. Whatever your audience is, your audience is just into weed and smoking, and and that's the way they talk. And you have to go by what they will be searching with. Then use those things because that's your audience. And again, if they're typing in a word and they commonly misspell that word, or like LOL, for example, LOL is a thing. There's a product out there, a thing called LOL, but also LOL is used in social media, right? And little short chat messages. So don't be afraid to use the verbiage of your audience, because they're using this in search terms, and Google is all too happy to condescend. So then use that. So I'm not talking about having college level language in terms of quality. When we say quality, it means your audience. It means quality in regards to the keywords, to the searching, that level of search that's being engaged in, and your market niche, that market segment that you're appealing to. So that is what quality is relevant to the market. Of course, if your market is diarrhea, people full of diarrhea, so then that's the verbiage in your website, and that will be something they're searching for. People who search for diarrhea should get diarrhea, I say. Don't you agree? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so that one goes down by the wayside. And our final one for today, folks, is this one. Again, we were just going to talk about local marketing. Here we go. This is the local marketing thing here. As I activate these cameras, OBS. It never fails. Here's our local marketing email. The mega popular GMaps Robo Pilot software and training package just went live. So basically, what is this? The GMaps. When you're talking about GMaps, it's, to me, it's obviously Google Maps, and this is a way to get clients, local clients, using the Google Maps. Supposedly, and I've seen it in action, not supposedly, but the idea is that when you do a search in Google Maps or the software, it does specific searches. That's all I can see, and I may be wrong. Somebody can educate me, but I did some research into these tools myself, and what I saw was nothing different than I can do manually myself. So basically, these things using Gmaps, Google Maps, you can do yourself manually. So if you're in a business like for yourself, then do it yourself. And now, if you have employees, then you may want to do something like this. It automates the process, makes it a little quicker for your 5, 10, 20 employees that are doing business development and stuff like that. Then this then makes sense. But this doesn't make sense if you're just a one person business consultant, for example, or any type of service provider to local businesses. You don't really need to do this. This is simply, you go to Google Maps and get the same type of thing, simply putting in who your business clients are. What is your target market? Dentists. Put in dentists near me. If you're in the same area where you're going to market, and then Google gives you the dentist near you. Simple as that. You're not going to find more dentists using this software and on Google Maps than you are going to find yourself on Google Maps. You can't type it in. I don't see what if you can't type it in. What's the issue? Now again, and let me see if there's something that they say that's strikingly different. So step-by-step video training. That's so you don't know what you're doing. All right. Quick start guide to take the guesswork out and get you up running as soon as possible. It's like, this is the thing you need. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's what you need to get started. So that's what you're going to get. You get the step-by-step video training. The second one is a guide to take it. So why aren't you doing that in the video training? You see, it's the same thing. It's just he has two lines there already that could have been taken care of one, but since you need to make it more valuable. A completely automated strategy being used by professionals in the field right now and regular folks using Google Maps. Okay, our cloud based, easy to use. Again, Here he goes again with another piece of software that's supposed to mean something to me that is cloud based. Who cares? How does it change anything? Cloud based or not? You could have given me this software. Any software that's cloud based could have been a downloadable software. So that is cloud based doesn't mean anything to the average user. Now you can make a claim, well, because it's cloud based, it's quicker, right? Maybe, yes. But again, do we really need another way of accessing Google Maps? Okay. And then, so again, there's nothing yet here in this listing of features or benefits that it's actually a feature. Oh, well, it's a feature, but is it a benefit to me? An abundance of ready to be converted, red hot prospect. How can you even say that? How can you even say that? It's only going to give me the dentist in the neighborhood. Are they ready to be converted? I guess so, or not. They went to do some teeth today. They're red hot prospects. Why? What makes them red hot prospects? This is a bit dishonest here. There's nothing that these prospects are red hot about. They're minding their business, taking care of their business. Now, if this software is only targeting dentists that have a low patient count, then these are red hot prospects. But so far, you haven't said that. You haven't made the claim. So this offer has not made any claim that these are red hot prospects. Based on what? No, nothing. It's just saying these are customers. We found them. They actually exist in the world. And this software finds them because they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for this software. And that means quick money in your pocket. See? So, an abundance of ready to be converted, red hot prospects means quick money in your pocket. It's all fake, folks. It's all fake. It's all fake. Here we go again. So I'm showing you. Have I done you a favor today? Of course. Listen, you can always find prospects, red or blue or green or whatever, on Google Maps. Just go. What is the main focus here is that you need to learn who your target market is. And it's not just identifying them in that sense. You have to profile them. We've heard profiling in a negative way for a few years now in the U.S. But we need to, in business, you need to profile your customer. You need to know what it is, who it is, what they're most likely doing at any time of the day. What are their likes? What would be their, obviously their interests that ties them into your product or service. I mean, you have to understand the way they think and what's important to them, right? That's what makes them your target market. And once you know that, then you can do a search. You can find clients where they work. You can find clients where they play. You can find clients where they eat. See? Because once you know your client, your target client, you can pretty much find them pretty more easily than not knowing and just hit and miss. Well, let's just go to the dentist's office here. You're going to be hit and miss, and a lot of these offices don't allow you to make a solicitation. So you have to be careful what the strategy is that you're using. This fellow is basically selling you a training package of how to get clients. So that's his most important feature, yet he's featuring software, not that. Not the part that really matters to a person who's trying to market to local businesses, which is understanding their market, understanding their customer. That would be something interesting and something of great value again. But the reason they're not doing that, and that this training may in fact provide that, but the reason, to be fair and to just to give them the benefit of the doubt, the reason that it's not being highlighted is because people don't think that way. They don't think like I do. See, they don't have the experience that I have. So they're more emotional. They say, "Yeah, I need some software that's going to get me all these hot prospects." So that's how they're thinking. They're thinking stupidly, but that's how they think. Now, if you're going to make some money, you gotta sell to stupid. If you're going to make a lot of money in business, you gotta sell to stupid. That's the bottom line. So you have to do it. You have to appeal to stupid. Stupid. He wants a software solution is going to find him find him the prospect, sit him down, and sell it to him. I have to do is come and bring the paper. They can sign it. That's really the software that stupid is looking for. See, so since they can't do all of that, well, they're coming close to it. We give you what you can already do but manually, but you feel that there's got to be an automated way to do this, so they give you some software to do the same thing you can do manually, and then the rest is this training and whatnot. So, but that's why they're featuring the software, because stupid likes software that's automated. That's it. The rest is should be hopefully in this training that he's offering, whether he or she, and that's that. That is that. So that's it there. That's it for that, folks. Local marketing for business to business. You can do that on Google. Find these businesses there. But more than that is you really need to understand who your clients are. And also, another strategy is to provide something that they really need. And by you providing something they need, and some of that needs, you need to do a little fishing. You need to do a little fishing. Um, Developing a way you can grab these business people through other means, understanding who they are, they're people after all, and providing other things that they need. Then also you can get your foot into the door. So that's really where the smarter and I more sales, higher sales figure converters would be looking at and would be doing. They're looking for other ways to get into the association of their clients and making their introductions and then helping them with their issues, their problems in business, whatever it is. And that's the way to get involved with them. And in order for you to be, if you have a very serious business, product or service that can help a whole lot of businesses in your city, you should really look at our business broker program. The business broker program is adept at converting you into a top influencer in the citywide. So if you have a service that 80% of the businesses in the city would need, you would love to sell to, then you really should, if you want a real good strategy, you need to look at our business broker website and consultancy program, because with that, you will be the number one person in the city that all of these businesses will be coming to know and to look for and need. So you really should look. It's a key program that we have. It's a flagship program, and there's only one. There's only one in the majority of cities qualify for only one of our consultants. So that might as well be you. So if you're looking to dominate you in your city and for any type of business, uh, product or service that most of the businesses you figure could use this, and you need a strategy to pull ahead of everyone else, I would suggest to you investing in our business broker consultancy with website, and that will make you the number one of in all aspects of B2B in your city. So look into that before someone else beats you to it. It'd be sad. You're trying to dominate the market in your city, and this shoe salesman over here grabs up the consultancy site from under your nose and then surpasses you. Wouldn't that be a shame? But you have to take action. It's this is about in nature, the strongest, right, or the fittest are the ones that survive. In business, it's the smartest, the one who takes action now. Take care and look for our business brokerage videos. Do the search, business broker, on the accounts wherever you're seeing this program, and also stay tuned. Follow us. Take care. Thank you for watching, and have a great day in business today. Make it your best.